Hi, my name is Garrett. I'm the manager here at 918XC, and what we're going to do here today is we're going to do a shock swap on the Salsa Spearfish. We're going to swap out a RockShox Monarch for a Fox RP23, and it's pretty straightforward. What we're going to do today, we are going to remove the two mounting bolts. We're going to tie the swing arm to the bike so that we don't scratch the paint, and we're going to grease everything that we've got that Fox supplied with us, and it's going to be a pretty straightforward install, and I think anybody out there can do it. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the things that we're going to use today to make this swap happen. One, we're going to use a good grease. Two, I'm going to use I got a piece of old inner tube here. It's good to recycle. And I have two 5mm Allen wrenches, one 4mm Allen wrench, the shock that is supplied from Fox, the RP23, and the bushings that have come with the kit. So first I'm going to use my piece of recycled inner tube here to tie the swing arm to the frame so that it doesn't drop away. There's a few places you can do it. You can tie it to the swing arm itself, or you can tie it to the wheel. I'm going to try to strap it here to the tire, or to the swing arm. Pull it nice and tight. And hopefully that'll hold it for me. Next I'm going to use my 4mm Allen wrench and my 5mm Allen wrench to loosen the shock from the frame. This is where I want to take care in making sure that I don't actually let the swing arm fall away from the bicycle. With a little gentle persuasion, you'll let it drop away. And now it's sitting in place. Next, I'm going to use my two 5mm Allen wrenches to loosen it here from the pivot point. And now the shock is free. Next I'm going to use the Fox, and you know, a lot of creaking and things happen on your full suspension bike due to things not being greased. So I'm a big fan of using as much grease as you can on the pivot points. So I'm supplying a liberal amount of grease on all four of my bushings right now. And I will also put the grease on the bolts that hold the shock in place. So now I'm going to press these in by hand. Slide in nice and easy. grease on my bowl, so I've got plenty on my fingers here, so I'm just going to kind of use what's left over there. Slide the Fox shock in place, making sure that your controls, your air valve, and your pedal control, your motion control stuff is all here on the bottom so that you can access it. Taking special care to line the shock up, slide the bolt through, and now we're halfway done. Just kind of leave the bolts loose when first installing, that way it'll be a little easier to move things around, and then tighten it up once we get it all put back together. Now I'll need to pull the swing arm up a little bit so I can align the bolts. Slide it through. Use my two 5mm Allen wrenches here to tighten up the mounting hardware. Use my 4mm Allen wrench to hold the backside nut. Now my upgrade is complete. So thank you for coming to 918xc.com and watching me do this rear shock swap on the Spearfish. So we're very proud of this machine, and we're happy to bring it to you. Thank you very much.